I want to make a very important point here after I heard what Putin has said about this whole war, this whole saga with Ukraine. Putin, he believes, let there be no doubt about this. We cannot second guess his intention, his motives, which is that Putin is fighting the end of time malhama that we talk about also in this channel. He believes this is what he is doing, and he believes that he is going to be victorious. And not only that, he also believes that any other party whoever would come in his way must be removed, because somehow, some way, shape or form, God is going to help him out. Yes, you heard it right. God is going to help him out, because in his mind he believes that he is a messenger in the sense, not in the sense that he is receiving a revelation from God, but a messenger in the sense that he is representing the true message of Christianity today. This is exactly what he said. So what happened? Why I'm making such a statement? Why I'm saying this? So President Vladimir Putin has said at Russia's Showpiece Investment Conference that the country's economy will, quote unquote, will overcome, quote unquote, reckless and insane, end quote, sanctions, while condemning the United States for acting like, this is what I want to make this video. This is what he said, quote, United States, according to Russia, according to Putin, they are acting like God's own messengers on planet Earth, end quote. You understand what I'm saying? So Putin is accusing US of acting like as if US is the messenger of God. As I said, Russia, Putin, he does not and will not allow anybody to interfere in this affair of his. What is that affair? The affair of Putin right now is to establish Russian Empire and establish Christianity over the rest of Europe, and to establish his dominance. As I mentioned in my other videos, Russia had the third largest empire in the history of mankind. And so he wants to bring that back and thus establish the religion of Christianity on earth. He does not want, remember, he does not want US, he does not want anybody else to have a share in this. Remember when Rasulullah SAW, he was preaching Islam, and Islam started to spread throughout the Arabian Peninsula. Musaylama Kadhab, he came to Rasulullah SAW and he said, let's share this power. Let's rule over the Arabian countries, both of us together. You take part of it, I take part of it. Rasulullah SAW, obviously he refused. This is not about ruling and dominating countries and lands. It is about the message of God. Putin, he doesn't want anybody to get involved in this. He wants to establish his version of Christianity, which is Greek Orthodox Christianity. Orthodox, I should say. The Greek do not follow exactly the Orthodox Christianity, but this is a religion that is in most part, to a very great extent, it belongs to the Russian understanding of Christianity. Putin began his address to the St. Petersburg International Economic Forum with a lengthy denunciation of countries that he contends want to weaken Russia, including US. He said the US, quote, declared victory in the Cold War and later came to think of themselves as God's own messengers on planet Earth, end quote. He's saying that, look guys, you guys have failed in the past. Do not compete with us. You are not the right representative of God. You are not the messenger of God. We are. And this is why he is so upset. What is making Putin more upset other than what he said, NATO's expansion all the way to the borders of Russia? The other concern he has is basically who is going to be the right or the inheritor of God's message on earth. That's what he's fighting. In addition to whatever he's claiming, NATO expanding their territories, coming to Russia and its borders. Russia came under a wide array of sanctions after sending troops into Ukraine in February. Hundreds of foreign companies also suspended operations in Russia or pulled out of the country entirely. We have seen Russia's economy, dear brothers and sisters, bounced back. In the beginning, it did shake a little bit. It was a little bit wobbly, but Russia was able to find its way back and have a strong hold on its own economy. And now what we are seeing is that Russia's economy is actually, instead of declining, they are becoming bigger and stronger. So obviously this is the best time for Putin to say, well, you know what, we are the right messenger of God, because look how our economy bounced back. Look how we do not have to pay for gas price as much as you guys are paying in the West. Look, God protected us. Look, this war was blessed by God. This is exactly what Putin is going to say. And this is exactly why he's saying this, all these things. That even after all of the sanctions, they could not defeat us. Putin said, trying to damage the Russian economy, quote, did not work, end quote. As I said, Putin is becoming very, very confident in his country's economy. Quote, Russian enterprises and government authorities worked in a composed and professional manner, end quote. He's praising his country, the people there, and telling us how they have acted. It's always your people that you need to take care. So Putin knows it. So he's groveling to these people, the economist, whatever he has, who are backing his war and trying and working actually day and night to make the economy work. Guys, as I said, end of time Malhama, we are in it. Russia is already in it. They declared it. If you are not in it, if you're not thinking about it, I mean, we do not want any battle, any war, but when you have people like Putin and stubborn West led by Joe Biden, America, nothing we can really do about this to stop this insanity. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.